This is a new design for one of the easiest Creeper XP and Gunpowder farms that you can easily build in Minecraft Bedrock Edition 1.21 or 26 and above. It gives you a lot of gunpowder in a very short amount of time, and as you can see, the speed of this farm is really good. These are all the items you need to build this farm. You should never build this farm in a river biome or mushroom island because mobs don't spawn there. The best places to build this farm are green biomes like plains and ocean biome. First, find a flat area to build this farm with a good distance from the nearest high places. Then, place 2 chests to make a double chest. Connect 4 hoppers to the back of the chest. Now place blocks around these hoppers with a height of 3 blocks exactly like this. Now place 1 slab on each of these hoppers, and then place 2 glass blocks here like this. After that, you need to place 20 more blocks upward from these blocks so you have a total height of 23 blocks from the ground. Now, do the same thing for the rest of the blocks. After adding these blocks, place 4 blocks here and add 4 blocks to each side exactly like this. Then completely fill the space between them. After building this platform, place 1 block on this corner, then add 7 blocks to it and 7 blocks to this side. Make sure it's exactly 7 blocks, not more or less, so you don't have problems later. Do the same thing on the opposite side. Now break the first block that you placed on both corners, and then use these blocks to complete another platform exactly like this. In the next step, start from one side and make a border around this platform. Now place 1 row of stairs on the border you just made, then make an infinite water source like this. Using this water source, place 1 water bucket on all of these stairs. After placing all the water, you don't need this water source anymore, so you can break it. I forgot this part. So before placing the water, place 2 blocks on one side and then place 4 fence gates like this. Break these 2 blocks and open these fence gates like this. Now start from one corner and come exactly on this block. Place 3 blocks like this. Break the 2 bottom blocks, and then continue placing blocks from this block to the opposite side exactly like this. Make sure these blocks are not on the stairs. They need to be exactly on these blocks. Now break these blocks that are in the middle. After that, you need to break this middle block again so you have 2 rows of 5 blocks. Do the same thing for the other side exactly like this. Now continue these rows of blocks until the opposite side. Once you build these platforms like this, go to the other side and repeat the same thing you did on the other side. After breaking these blocks, you should have 16 5x5 platforms like this. In the next step, go to these corners of the platforms that are next to the stairs, place 1 temporary block, and put 1 slab here. Break the temporary block and continue this slab all around the entire platform. After placing these slabs, go on top of these platforms and place 4 trapdoors like this. You can use slabs instead of trapdoors, there is no difference. Then you need to place 3 trapdoors between the platforms and open them like this. You need to do this for every side of the platforms that are on the water flow. In the end, you should have a platform like this. After that, place 3 blocks, break the 2 bottom blocks, and use the top block to build another platform exactly like the one below. Now, after building the second platform, stand on the first platform you built and place trapdoors underneath all of these blocks. You don't need to place anything above the blocks that already have trapdoors or slabs like this, but you can place them if you want. After placing all these trapdoors, you should have something like this. After this step, the first floor of the farm is completely finished. Now you need to do the same thing for all the other floors you build. Keep in mind that you shouldn't have more than 7 floors in total. Anything more than that won't affect the farm rate at all, so don't waste your time at it. And make sure you remember to place these trapdoors on every floor. Otherwise, mobs other than creepers will also spawn. After building the final floor, you need to complete the roof of the farm. First, fill the holes in the roof. Now add 8 blocks from each side. Then fill all the blocks between them. After that, place torches on the roof so mobs won't spawn there during the night. The roof of the farm is now completely finished. After doing this, go under the farm and place some torches here too, because as you can see, this area is also very dark and a lot of mobs can surprise you. Before using the farm, go into the game settings and make sure the difficulty is set to hard. The most important thing is that your simulation distance must be set to 4 chunks. If it's higher, the farm either won't work or the speed will be really bad. To change the simulation distance, you need to leave the world and change it from the world settings. Now you can simply stand here and wait for the mobs to spawn and fall down. I'm going to test this farm for 10 minutes to see see how well it works. Remember to put looting 3 on your sword to get more loot. Now 10 minutes of using this farm has passed and you can see that I only got 2.5 stacks of gunpowder, which is around 15 stacks per hour. That's not a good amount, and the reason is because there are a lot of caves under where I built this farm, and mobs are spawning inside them. You can light up these caves so nothing can spawn, or you can go 100 blocks above the ground and build the farm like I did here, so nothing can spawn anywhere else. After testing this farm for another 10 minutes, you can see I got 10 levels more than before. And instead of 3.5 stacks of gunpowder, I got 4.5 stacks, which is around 20 stacks per hour. In my previous tests, I even got more than 22 stacks, which is amazing. If you have any questions, make sure to ask.